Joey Cassano right here from the Winning Wagers. Yes, it sounds just like it sounds. That's what we do. We win wagers at the Winning Wagers. Going to give a small preview for our first Thursday night football game. 8/29, 2013. We got a few marquee games. You know, they're not too marquee, but they're definitely going to be on TV, so we'll consider them marquee. We're going to start off with South Carolina Gamecocks, minus 11.5, hosting North Carolina. South Carolina's got a great coach, in my opinion. He's had his ups and downs, but I think he's turned South Carolina into a pretty solid program. They went 11-2 last year. You have to excuse me. I'm looking at my notes. I got a ton of them. They went 11-2. They beat Clemson. They lost to LSU. And they lost to Georgia. And Georgia skull dragged them. South Carolina's got the bad, awesome defensive end. They bring back 7 starters on O, 5 on D. I like South Carolina to be a competitor this year. As for laying the 11, maybe not. You'll have to get on over to my website, thewinningwagers.com, to find out exactly where I'm at on that game. As for, let's see, their opponent, North Carolina brings back 6 starters on offense, 7 on defense. They bring back a senior quarterback that last year, Ryan Renner, completed 65% of his passes for over 3,300 yards, 28 touchdowns, 7 picks. He might be able to keep North Carolina within the 11.5. Who knows? They've got some defensive issues. We will see. I'll be watching that game for sure. Game 2, Utah Utes hosting the Utah, the Aggies, I want to say? Utah State Aggies. Let's see here. Could I be wrong? Could I be right? Let's see. There they are. Yes, I was right. Utah State Aggies. Utah hosts. They're sitting about -3, 2.5. Utah definitely underachieved last year. They got a sophomore starting quarterback. He only completed 62% of his passes, but he only threw 204 attempts. 6-6 on starters coming back on D and O, and they do not have a marquee win last year. I want to say that one marquee win was BYU. Other than that, the games they won were cupcake games, and they lost all 7 of the games they should have lost. Utah -3. The revenge factor in this game is not a huge factor, considering that Utah won 9 of the last 10 against Utah State. So if you want to find out where I'm at on that game, get on over to thewinningwagers.com. Sign up for the free pick. Tell me you're interested in getting these plays. That, like I said, that's what we do is we win wagers at thewinningwagers.com. Let's see other marquee Thursday matchups. We got Rutgers going out to Fresno State. Rutgers quarterback Nova. I bet on him last year against Virginia Tech, +2.5. They lose by 3. Nova doesn't impress me whatsoever at all. The Rutgers have lost a lot of defensive guys. They're traveling out to California. Huge time difference. I want to say the point spread on this one is about 10 for Fresno, obviously, and we'll see how that game goes. I will probably keep my eye on that game as well. Let's see, and I think there's one more game. Let's see. Oh, and back to Fresno State. Their quarterback, Derek Carr, completed 67% of his passes for over 4,000 yards, 37 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and who knows? They were giving up double digits. Fresno, you know, they were double-digit 14-point favorites against SMU last year, and they lost that game straight up. So we'll have to see how that one goes. I think there's one other big game for Thursday, or is that it? I'm not going to go over Vandy, Ole Miss, because the reason that I'm not going to go over that is because back in June, Vandy was like -3.5. Ole Miss is +3.5. I mean, excuse me. Vandy was -3.5, and now Ole Miss is -3.5. A game with the line changes like that, you know, that just points that everyone is on Ole Miss, and you know, on paper, that looks like a educated decision, but it doesn't always work that way. And I just can't go with a game that's fluctuated that much. But I think that should be a pretty solid game. Get on over to the website. That's thewinningwagers.com. I have a monster play for Week 3. I guarantee this is going to win. Get on over to the website. Sign up for the free pick. Email me at thewinandwagers@gmail. Get in on that week 3 lock. I'm telling you, is there... Let me ask you this. Would you be interested in winning a big bet during week 3? I think the answer is yes. Get on over there. You will win this big wager on week 3. My name's Joey Cassano. I am from thewinandwagers.com, where we win wagers. I will see you next time.